Hello student. Myself Piyush Mathur from Department of Electrical Engineering, Arya College of Engineering and IT, Khukas, Jaipur. My video lecture is based on subject utilization of electrical power, and today my topic is electrical traction and means of supplying power. According to RTU syllabus, this unit number is 4. So first of all, electric traction means the traction system generally a component of the train. It is a system installed on the roof of the train. The traction system generally converts the electrical energy collected from the catenary via the pantograph, and it's converted into mechanical energy. So the generally wheel of turns, so the train are to accelerate and braking according to the supply. First of all, introduction. Generally electrical traction, the system that causes propulsion of vehicle in which that driving force or tractive force is obtained, generally from the supply. Driving force of or tractive force is obtained from various devices such as electrical motor, steam engine drive, diesel engine drive is known as traction system. So classification of traction system, so there are broadly classified into two types. Number one is electrical traction system and number two is non-electric traction system. If we talk about the electrical traction system, it means which use electrical energy, and non-electrical traction system which does not use electric energy for the propulsion of vehicle. For the ideal traction system, some requirements are necessary to make any system to achieve the ideal form. Ideal traction system should have the capability of developing high tractive effort in order to have rapid acceleration. So there is a more important need of ideal traction system. The speed control of traction motor should be easy. Vehicle should be able to run on any route without interruption. Equipment required for traction system should be minimum with high efficiency. It must be free from smoke, ash, dirt, etc. It's meant then environment are uh, important role for human life. So it must be free from smoke, ash, or dirt, etc. Regenerative braking should be possible, and braking should be in such a way cause minimum wear on the brake shoe. So overall economic use of traction system is minimum. So locomotive should be self-contained and it must be capable of withstanding overloads. Because of many types of stops are present in when traveling the train. Interference to the communication line should be eliminated while to generally the locomotive running along the track. If we talk about the advantage and disadvantage of electric traction, the more advantage we get in electrical traction and some of very few disadvantage of electrical traction. The first advantage, electrical traction system is more clean and easy to handle. It means that no pollution from electrical traction system. No need of storage of coal and water, that in turn reduce the maintenance cost as well as and the saving of high grade coal. And electrical energy draw from the supply distribution system is sufficient to maintain the common necessity of locomotives such as fans, light, AC system. Therefore, there is no need for providing additional generator. The maintenance and running costs are comparatively low. The speed control of the electrical motor is easy. Regenerative braking is possible so that energy can be fed back to the supply system during the braking period. Generally in electrical traction system, in addition the mechanical braking, electrical braking can also use, so reduce the wear on the brake shoe, wheel and etc. So their lives long use. So electrically operated vehicle can be withstand for overload. The system is capable of driving more energy from the system. It means then if load is very high, the electrically generally operated the system with more energy to the system. If we talk about the disadvantage of electrical traction system, the very important disadvantage is electrical traction system involves high erection cost of power system, because the all of the track along the track, the overhead lines or underground cable install for the high erection cost of power system. Interference causes to the communication line due to the overhead distribution of network. It means that the communication problem with the natural on the natural frequency is superimposed with that. So there are the interference problem in communication line due to the overhead distribution of network. If the failure of power supply bring whole traction system into a standstill. If any fault happening in this overhead line, the overall the system is failed. In an electrical traction system, the electrically operated vehicle have to move only the electrified routes. It's mean then route only possible where the overhead line are installed. Additional equipment should be needed of the provision of regenerative braking. It will increase the overall cost of the installation. If we want the regenerative braking at the any slope area, the additional equipment must be connected with the traction system. So overall cost of the installation is huge. So there are the disadvantage of electrical traction system. So in this video lecture we had study for uh, electrical traction system. Thank you.